Hello, I'm Shauna and this is Shauna's World. Welcome back to my channel if you've been here before, and if it's your first time, then welcome. I've been enjoying making breathing videos, and today I'm bringing you another one on my channel which is going to be focused on a beautiful but really simple technique called coherence breathing. Before I get into it, it's just a reminder to give it a thumbs up and to subscribe to my channel. Okay, so did you know we take between 12 and 20 breaths in a minute on average? This is perfectly normal and it's considered healthy by medical professionals, but by slowing the breath right down to 5 breaths per minute, breathing into the diaphragm, we create coherence between our heart, our physiology and our emotions, and that's exactly what coherence breathing is. So to do this, we breathe in for a count of 6 and breathe out for a count of 6, breathing into the diaphragm, feeling everything expand. And that in for 6, out for 6, totals 12 seconds, so that's 5 breaths in a minute. I'm not the most sciencey person, but I looked into this, and the science behind this and why it works is because it increases our heart rate variability. Heart rate variability is a measure of the balance of your sympathetic nervous system and your vagus nerve, which is part of your parasympathetic nervous system, and how they feed into the right atrium of your heart. I mean, you'd actually think it would be better for you to have an even heart rate, for it to be the same all the time, wouldn't you? Well, I would anyway. I just kind of imagined the more even and the more rhythmic your heart is, the better. But actually, it's much better for us to have that balance and to have that heart rate variability, because a high heart rate variability is better for our nervous system and for our physiology. Because of how our autonomic nervous system is set up, coherence breathing doesn't just help the heart, but it actually has so many other benefits. It can help with stress, anxiety, it can reduce pain, it can even help with digestive issues because there's a connection with the vagus nerve in the gut, and it can help us to manage our energy levels. Coherence breathing is pretty aptly named because it brings about coherence between your respiratory system and your cardiovascular system. If we don't breathe coherently, we become incoherent. Our nervous system gets stuck in the sympathetic and we're just constantly in the fight or flight mode, never able to relax. When you do this breath, breathing into the diaphragm is really important because the diaphragm is connected to the heart. I actually read online that up to 65% of the cells in our heart are neural, so they're the same as the cells in our brain, which is why sometimes in a situation you're following your heart like it has a mind of its own, which I think is pretty cool. I'll take you through a minute of coherent breathing. And just a reminder, we're breathing in for a count of 6 and out for a count of 6. And we're breathing in and out through the nose for this. So we'll repeat this breath 5 times and remembering to breathe into the diaphragm. When I do this exercise, I like to have a hand on my heart to connect with that heart coherence, and a hand on my belly so I can feel my diaphragm moving. You can do this sitting, standing, lying, it doesn't matter. I'm going to do it sitting for now. Take your attention inwards and breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And when you're ready, you can bring the breathing back to normal. Just notice how you feel. I feel that coherence, I feel that, I don't know, I feel like an energy in my heart, I feel a connection, and I just feel more coherent, I feel more in tune with myself. It's interesting. Just a flag, I did this with someone recently and she said it made her feel more anxious. Now, if that happens, don't be too alarmed by it. And generally what this is that there is already anxiety in your nervous system, but your sympathetic has been working in overdrive. So it's been kind of covering up for it and you haven't been necessarily feeling your feelings. And when you bring your body and your heart into coherence, it can kind of magnify what's already going on because you notice what's going on in your body and you become more aware of it. But the more we practice bringing the heart and the breath into coherence, the more these kind of feelings will dissipate. So yeah, that was just a really simple exercise. You can do it as many times as you want. I think it's a nice way to kind of punctuate your day when you need to slow down. Some people like to do it first thing in the morning, but just play around with it and notice how you feel, and really kind of take stock of what's going on, and if you feel any changes before and after you do it. I'd love to hear how you get on with it if you want to let me know in the comments below. And thank you so much for watching today. If there are any other breathing videos you want to see, feel free to drop it in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.